Welcome to Living Lavish. Today we're storming the gridiron to count down the top 10 richest football players of all time. We're revealing the colossal fortunes and savvy business minds that took these legends from the end zone to the executive suite. These titans didn't just win games, they built empires. Before we kick off, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a deep dive into the world of the ultra-rich. Now, let's get into the huddle. Eli Manning. Starting our list at number 10 is the famously cool-headed quarterback, Eli Manning, with a fortune estimated at a solid $160 million. While he may have lived in his brother's shadow at times, Eli carved out his own legendary career, leading the New York Giants to two improbable Super Bowl victories against the New England Patriots dynasty. His on-field earnings alone topped $250 million, making him one of the highest-paid players in NFL history. His easygoing charm also made him a magnet for endorsements with brands like Toyota, Gatorade, and DirecTV. Now retired, he's found a second career as a media sensation alongside his brother Peyton on the wildly popular Manning cast, proving that the Manning family name is a license to print money. He resides in a lavish multi-million-dollar mansion in Summit, New Jersey, complete with a pool, home gym, and a wine cellar fit for a two-time champion. Russell Wilson.
Playing without Quinton Williams, the two-time Pro Bowler on that front. Wilson, and he shakes it down, he does! And Colin.
Powering into the number 9 spot is the dynamic and relentlessly optimistic quarterback, Russell Wilson, with a net worth charging past $165 million. Wilson's wealth is built on a foundation of record-shattering contracts, including a massive $245 million deal with the Denver Broncos. But his financial acumen extends far beyond the field. Alongside his wife, the music superstar Ciara, he forms one of entertainment's ultimate power couples. He's a savvy investor and entrepreneur, co-founding the successful Good Man brand clothing line and launching a production company. Wilson has secured lucrative endorsements with major players like Nike, Microsoft, and Alaska Airlines. His real estate portfolio is just as impressive, featuring a breathtaking $25 million waterfront mansion in Colorado, one of the most expensive homes in the state's history. Russell Wilson doesn't just play to win, he lives to build an empire. Aaron Rodgers.
Pressure, able to hang on to the ball. Throws to the end zone, intercepted. And Plummer knew it. He's hopping across midfield, cutting it.
At number 8 is arguably the most gifted quarterback to ever spin a football, Aaron Rodgers, with a net worth of a staggering $200 million. Known for his laser-like precision and on-field genius, Rodgers has commanded some of the largest contracts in NFL history. But his true financial brilliance lies in his off-field ventures. He turned a catchphrase into a national phenomenon with his discount double-check commercials for State Farm, becoming one of the most recognizable pitchmen in all of sports. Beyond mainstream endorsements, he's a shrewd venture capitalist, creating his own fund, RX3 Ventures, which has invested in successful startups across the wellness and tech sectors. He owns a portfolio of luxurious properties, including an oceanfront mansion in Malibu, California, showcasing his taste for modern architecture and serene coastal living. Rodgers proves that a high football IQ can translate directly into a high net worth portfolio. Drew Brees.
In his second year has taken the Bucs with the help from a 43-year-old quarterback named Brady.
And 12. Brees deep over the middle, and that's caught, and it's Marcus close.
Marching into the number 7 spot is the New Orleans Saints legend and record-breaking quarterback Drew Brees, with a fortune built on precision passing and franchise flipping, estimated at $200 million. While his on-field earnings were immense, Brees separated himself by becoming a franchise mogul. He is one of the most prolific multi-unit franchisees in the country, at one point owning a massive portfolio of Jimmy John's, Dunkin' and Walk-On's bistro and bar locations. He understood that scalable, repeatable business models were the key to building lasting wealth. His primary residence is a sprawling historic property in New Orleans, a city he famously helped uplift after Hurricane Katrina. Drew Brees' career is a masterclass in how to convert athletic success into a diversified and highly profitable business empire, one sandwich and coffee at a time. John Elway.
Number 7, John Elway. Defense. Elway lets it go to Jackson. Touchdown! John flushed out to the right, throws it upfield for a wide open.
In our number 6 position is a true pioneer of the player-turned-mogul, the legendary Denver Broncos quarterback, John Elway, with a net worth of an incredible $210 million. A Hall of Famer with 2 Super Bowl rings, Elway's business vision was as powerful as his throwing arm. While still playing, he began investing in car dealerships, and after retiring, he built the John Elway Autos empire across Colorado. In a landmark deal, he sold his network of dealerships to AutoNation for a reported $82.5 million, a move that set the standard for post-career financial success. He later returned to the Broncos as general manager, building a team that won another Super Bowl. Elway's assets include a stunning estate in Cherry Hills Village, Colorado, and a collection of high-performance luxury cars. He wrote the playbook on how to leverage a sports legacy into a tangible business dynasty. We're at the 50-yard line of our list, and the fortunes are already mind-blowing. If you're enjoying this look into the wealth of these gridiron titans, show your support and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay in the game. You won't want to miss our top 5. Steve Young.
Yard line by Carter, and Dexter gets taken down. Versus Waters, hands it to Jerry Rice. Rice into San Diego territory, bumped out at the 41-yard line.
At number 5 is one of the most intelligent and strategic players to ever step on the field, San Francisco 49ers icon Steve Young, with a massive fortune of $220 million. The Super Bowl MVP and Hall of Famer didn't just have a law degree, he had an innate understanding of the world of high finance. After retiring, instead of heading to the commentary booth, he co-founded Huntsman Gay Global Capital, now HGGC, a billion-dollar private equity firm. He has been actively involved in sourcing deals and managing the firm's portfolio, proving he can navigate a corporate buyout as skillfully as he navigated a collapsing pocket. His primary residence is an elegant, multi-million-dollar estate in Palo Alto, California, placing him right in the heart of the Silicon Valley world he now dominates. Steve Young is the ultimate example of a player who turned his intellectual prowess into a fortune that dwarfs his football earnings. Peyton Manning.
In my very first NFL game, I completed a pass to tight end Marcus Pollard down the middle. And somebody hit me really hard. And after I got up, I told myself, I know I can play in this. You're going to win NFL Comeback Player of the Year.
In our number 4 spot is the sheriff himself, Peyton Manning, whose on-field genius is matched only by his off-field marketability, commanding a net worth of $250 million. The 2-time Super Bowl champion was not only one of the highest-paid players ever, but also one of the most prolific and beloved pitchmen in sports history. His face has been synonymous with brands like Nationwide, Papa John's, Gatorade, and DirecTV, with his commercials becoming pop culture events. He was a savvy franchisee himself, at one point owning over 30 Papa John's pizza locations in Colorado. Now he's a media mogul with his Omaha Productions company and the celebrated Manning cast. His real estate includes a massive 16,000 square foot mansion in Cherry Hills Village, Colorado. Peyton Manning didn't just play the game, he sold it better than anyone else. Joe Montana. soaring into the number 3 position is the man known as Joe Cool. The legendary 49ers quarterback Joe Montana, with a fortune built on clutch plays and even more clutch investments, estimated at $250 million. The 4-time Super Bowl champion was the epitome of grace under pressure, a trait he carried into the world of venture capital. After his playing days, Montana became an angel investor and co-founded his own venture capital firm, Liquid 2 Ventures. He got in on the ground floor of tech giants, most famously making a seed stage investment in the photo-sharing app Pinterest, a move that turned into a financial grand slam. He has invested in dozens of other successful startups, becoming a respected player in Silicon Valley. His assets include a stunning 500-acre wine country estate in Calistoga, California. Joe Montana proved that having vision in the tech world can be just as profitable as having it on the football field. Tom Brady.
Long history in New England. Brady.
That the Bucks aren't doing anything special.
Inside the 30 of Carolina, and Mike Evans is down to the 21.
At number 2 is the undisputed greatest of all time, Tom Brady, with a colossal and rapidly growing net worth of over $500 million. With an unbelievable 7 Super Bowl rings, Brady's on-field earnings and endorsements with brands like Under Armour and Tag Heuer already placed him in the stratosphere. But now, he's building a multifaceted business empire. He co-founded the TB12 health and wellness brand, the Autograph NFT platform, and the Brady brand apparel line. He's also secured a massive 10-year, $375 million contract to be Fox Sports' lead NFL analyst upon his final retirement. His real estate portfolio is jaw-dropping, including a waterfront mansion in Miami's exclusive Billionaire bunker, a luxury NYC condo, and a property at the Yellowstone Club in Montana. Tom Brady's relentless drive for perfection is now focused on building a business dynasty as dominant as his playing career. Roger Staubach.
Staubach drops back to pass. That's up. Pass to infield.
Got Drew Pearson across the middle. He might get in. Touchdown, Drew Pearson. The Cowboys take.
Claiming the number 1 spot and rewriting the definition of a gridiron empire is the legendary Dallas Cowboys quarterback, Roger Staubach, with a jaw-dropping net worth of $600 million. A Vietnam War veteran and 3-time Super Bowl champion, including MVP in Super Bowl VI, Staubach, nicknamed Captain America, wasn't just a gunslinger on the field. He was a battlefield commander who led the Cowboys to 2 titles and 5 NFC championships in the 1970s. His on-field earnings were modest by today's standards, around $1.5 million total. But Staubach's real MVP status came off the turf, where he turned an off-season real estate gig into a billion-dollar dynasty. Founding the Staubach Company in 1977, while still playing, he grew it into the largest U.S. commercial real estate firm, brokering deals for Fortune 500 giants and amassing a portfolio that spanned office towers, retail hubs, and industrial spaces across America. In a move that redefined athlete entrepreneurship, he sold the company to Jones Lang LaSalle in 2008 for a staggering $613 million payday, proving that foresight and grit can turn pigskin glory into perpetual wealth. Endorsements with brands like Nike and American Express added fuel, but his assets scream old-school opulence. A 100-acre Texas ranch with equestrian facilities, a fleet of private jets, and a collection of vintage Cowboys memorabilia worth millions. Staubach's philanthropy through the Staubach Family Foundation has donated over $50 million to veterans' causes. But make no mistake, this captain didn't just sail the field, he conquered the boardroom, cementing his place as the ultimate proof that the greatest plays happen long after the whistle. And there you have it, the 10 richest gridiron legends to ever play the game. Which player's fortune surprised you the most? Let us know down in the comments. If your favorite legend made the list, drop their name below. And if they didn't, tell us who you want to see featured next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a story from Living Lavish.